It is what it is. Hey, I saw the results. I still woke up and chased. I'm hungry for this. I'm hungry for this. I want the world and everything in it. I just told my girl I love her, say she loving me, but she mad at me, so she spell it L-U-V. Living lavishly, walk around in double C. Got no salary, everything I kill I eat. They all doubted me, till they see me on the screen. They all proud of me, same people that ain't believe. Burning calories, running shit up with my team. Say your majesty, know I'm living like a king. About 25 a day, that's just my daily schedule. Ain't about who doing better, cause we gon' win together. I hit another level, I had to apply the pressure. Was showing up for free, now I charge them extra.
What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? We back again for another No Middleman podcast. Might as well call it the show now. We go past an hour and a half every time. Might as well call it the No Middleman show. We come every Monday and through Wednesday. We got your favorite uncle in the top right, Uncle Plug and Uncle Plug TV. Got your favorite auntie at the bottom, Lady C at the bottom there. And we got your favorite white girl's favorite white girl with the black hair. Conversation with Soft Rain. We got a good show tonight for y'all. We got a good show. Make sure y'all do all the free stuff when you coming in. We see people already watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment while we're talking, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3K, y'all. We doing good. We just went up another 64 subscribers. Let's get to 3K.
Oh, wow.
We've been doing this thing from the ground up, so let's keep it going. Make sure y'all share this with a friend. But we got some good topics tonight. What's up, Jen? Jen already in the chat.
Hey, Jen.
So we got a good one tonight, and we actually got a special guest going to be coming in tonight. So this first topic is actually making sure that it falls suit.
Oh.
We got a good special guest. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the first video, and the first question is 4 wives what a Oh, you know what? That's incorrect. That should say, if 4 wives what a man needs. It's 4 wives what a man needs. So we're going to be going over to Joey Crack and Jada Kiss, man. They actually got a podcast now, which is very interesting. They make a good tandem. What's up, Big Sko in the building, man?
Hey, Big Sko.
333. Everybody
hey, Tristan is in
the building. Miles in the building. We got a good one tonight.
Hey, Miles.
Yeah, y'all already know. Everybody giving it away. Y'all already know what's going down tonight. Soft Rain said, welcome. While you're here, tap that like button, drop a comment. Make sure you leave it in the chat, comment in the chat. So we're going to jump in on this. And this is actually Joey Crack, Jada Kiss, and Neo. And Neo is addressing, he has 4 wives or 4 girlfriends, whatever you want to say. But he's going to talk about it. So let's get it.
Yo, Neo, I gotta keep it real with you, right? Because lately, being that we're podcasters now, is crazy because all the artists, not you, but all the artists seem to come in here and don't want to talk about what everybody want to hear them talk about out there.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 wives.
Yes, indeed.
What kind of pressure do you buy? Is it like Muslim? Do you got to buy the same bag for the same, like?
You know what? Mine is mine.
You definitely got to have a bag to have 4 wives.
I mean, okay. There's a mindset that the woman has to have in order to be able to share men. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally got to think a different way. If you got 4 women that want Birkin bags, you got the wrong 4. Like, straight.
So they got a different mentality.
It's community, it's family, it's just like everybody doing something. It's like a village where everybody do something. Everybody got a job. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're the only person taking care of everything, you're doing it. That's not how it's supposed to go. Everybody's supposed to kind of pitch in together. Like, I have 7 kids on my own. You know, one of them got a daughter. Other one got 2 kids, and it's like, okay, so I don't have 7 kids. I got 9 kids, and that's fine because we all come together. Like, this one's washing dishes, this one's changing diapers if it need be, this one's doing that. Everybody does.
You did it the traditional way.
Yeah,
right.
I gotta ask. Did you have to do? Did you have to do an interview? How the hell did you know? How did you do this?
Was you on tour just like, all right, she could be part of the family. She could be
how did you do it? And how did you do it 4 times? So after my divorce, you know, my very public, very ugly divorce, I realized that just through being dishonest, I hurt a lot of people. I hurt a lot of people, and I decided at that moment I don't never want to be the reason nobody feel like that ever again. So from that moment, I was like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with everybody about everything, be it good, bad, ugly, whatever. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right, don't ask me if the dress make you look fat if you don't really want to hear it. The answer, because I'm gonna tell you straight up, right? So one of the ones that I'm with been around a little longer than the other ones. So I basically just sat her down like, listen, you know I rock with you. We've been rocking for forever. Do this, do that. We've been rocking. I love you. I do. But it ain't just you. I'm also rocking with this one and this one.
So a man could love more than one woman.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just want him to say, yo, Jay, I'm throwing you out this motherfucker. Yo, Jay, let him answer the fucking question.
I didn't
You
say
ain't got
nothing.
four wives. You ain't got four wives. Let the man answer the
You
question.
ever see somebody interrupt and then tell you to be quiet?
Because you like, you can love more than one woman.
You can
This is the
absolutely
shit
love
men
more
won't
than one
say. Married men will not say that. This is the shit men won't say.
They can't because
But you got four, so that's how it goes. What do we call that in America? Like
it's polygamy.
Real shit.
It's polyamory if you're not married. It's polygamy if you're married. And polygamy is illegal in a lot of America. So
it's poly.
Yeah.
And so,
Polyamorous.
you know, I woke up one day,
a lot of bark and a lot of big horsepower in the cabinet over there.
Listen, first of all, me,
fucking guacamole.
I'm abused.
Mm.
I'm abused. Like, I'm lyrically abused. Some of my friends come to the house, they go and light candles for me. Like, I'm sitting there like Al Bundy. Like, and I'm like, watching TV. It's very hard to get me upset. But for them doing that shit at the same time.
But see, it don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. Because I'm very, very, very adamant about drawing a line in the sand. It's like, listen, I'm going to hear you out. I'm going to let you say what it is you need to say. But once we start going here, you lost me anyway. So you might as well not.
When I was thinking about asking you this question, I'm thinking, so what you got, like a giant bed? Like a big fucking jack in the bean stop? Alaskan King. I need that shit. Yo!
Alaskan King is like...
Yo, Rich, book me an Alaskan King.
Only two
book me.
double kings together. Like...
Promoters.
Double King?
Promoters give him Alaskan. I only think I heard of California and something else. I heard it. I never heard of it.
So we ain't gonna play the whole 10 minutes. So get everybody, if everybody get y'all off of mute real quick. What is y'all thoughts about Neo has 4 wives? He was married at one point. It didn't go well. A lot of people were able to see his nasty divorce. And I think he said something very interesting because he said that one man can love 4 women. So I want to hear from whoever would like to go first tonight. Do you guys feel that 4 wives is what a man really needs? I know Lady C talks about it being 7 and 1 in the future. So Neo is getting ahead of the Bible, I think. So I just want to hear what y'all got to say. The floor is yours.
Say something. It's for the women.
Can you love 4 women the same at one time?
I want to hear y'all opinions.
I don't think it's possible. You can like 4 women, but to give 4 women the same amount of love at the same time, I don't think it's possible.
He never said the same amount.
Why would you love them any differently?
Everybody loves everybody differently.
Teach your own.
Classic. Y'all know we only gonna do this once now.
We only gonna do this once.
He kept it.
Hey, so I actually, this wasn't gonna be the starter, but I said, hey, got a special guest coming. I think it'll be the right conversation for the right
Kept you
guy.
a secret.
So we asking the ladies right now, Classic, what they feel about Neo having 4 wives. And also Neo said that a man can love 4 women. And also, if y'all see the thumbnail today, the market is no longer trending, man. The dating stock market has crashed. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So what do you think, April? Do you think this is what men need? And then do you feel that a man can love 4 women?
I think men need to find his woman, his everything in one woman. I think that a man is capable of finding that one woman for him, and she be everything he needs. I don't know how. I'm not a man, so I don't know how men love. So I don't know if you can. I believe that if you're gonna have 4 women, then you should love them equally. But I don't know how men love because I'm not a man. So
what you think, Lady C?
There's a proven fact men can love 4 women, have them, and provide for them. It's been a proven fact with the Muslim community, as well as with the Israelite community, as well as with Islam community. And if you know anything about the Torah and the I forgot what the other book is called, but it states that if a man has more than one wife, he has to be able to take care of all those wives the same way, equal. And that means equally. That means that if he puts one in a house, he has to put the other one in the house. If he gets her a car, he has to get the other one a car. And as long as he's keeping those laws and able to provide the same for both of them, it's accepted. So, and it's so easy for a man, because we talked about yesterday, the last conversation was about, remember when we brought the girl on and she was saying how dating was with the men? Yeah. So it's possible that a man can love 4 women the same. I mean, it's easy. I mean, I love you. Yeah, I love you. How you doing? I love you. But out of them 4, he's going to like one of them a little bit much more better, because each one of them women is going to have their special touch that's going to be able to touch him in a way that the next one can't touch him. But for him to keep the peace, he has to keep all of them in a straight line category and not allow his feelings to interject with the special touch that they're giving him in order to keep the peace between the women and the peace in the home. It's got to be very structured. But I'm saying yes. I had to get that background for the folks to understand that, because yes, the Bible says that it's going to be 7 women to 1 man. But as I said, we at 9 now. It's 9 to 1. So what's going to happen is that these women that continue to have these high standards on why they don't want to date, or, why he has to make 100 figures and all this crap, what this economy is fixed to do is it's going to force women to where it's going to get to a point to where they're going to say, I don't care. You're going to just get with him because it's going to be protection. You're going to just get with that man. You ain't going to care that he got another wife. It's going to be for covering, because it's getting so unsafe for our women. You're not going to care what this man has as long as he can cover and protect you and your children too. If you have that, society is pushing it to that, to where you're not going to have a choice. And right now where we are, last statement, right now where we are, I say in this season, men are already scarce. It's already more women than it is men. So can you imagine another 5 years from now? So you're going to end up being somebody's wife, concubine, a servant. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. You ain't going to be able to get around this. Let me repeat it. You're going to be somebody's wife, second, somebody's concubine, or somebody's servant. Because our men, and when they send our men off to war, a lot of them going to get killed. They're going to die. And the men going to be so short, you're going to be looking for somebody else's husband to take you in. I'm done.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm done.
We giving out the award. The award tonight goes to Lady C again. She already got 1 round.
Yeah.
We're down 1 round.
Double talking. Double talking.
So question, Lady C, would you be one of many?
At this point, I'm desiring only a man that want 1 woman. But when this stuff go down, because I understand biblically how this going to unfold and how stuff going, then for the safety of me and my children, yes, I'm going. If I don't already have a husband, I'm going to have to do that. And then you got to think this, April. Me and you may have a husband, but when this stuff jump down and a woman come to you saying, please, can y'all take me in and my kids? I don't have no covering a husband. Are you going to turn that woman away because of selfish ambitions and leave her and her kids out there to my, no, I just want my husband to myself. And you look and she got 2 little ones. Now you're going to say, okay, I hate to do this, but let her in. She got a baby in her arm and a 2-year-old on the side. Bam. She going to be in with you.
April says she using her white privilege. She ain't let nobody in. Hey,
I'll take the kids in. I ain't mean that. I'll take the kids in.
Hey, but I want to make sure we get our boy Class again. He only got a few minutes, but I knew
Oh, go ahead, Classic.
I knew this topic would be
Hello, Classic. Nice
a
to
great
meet you.
starting point. So I'll let him
Hey.
cook and I'll let Plug cook, and I ain't gonna say nothing on this topic. I want to hear.
How you doing, Miss Lady C? Nice to meet you too. What's up, y'all? What up? What up? What up, South Rain? What up, Plug? What up, family?
Hey.
Coles, what's going
Yeah,
on?
what's up?
Good to have you.
It feel good to be on the No Middle Man, man. I missed y'all. So
Lady C.
yeah,
bless
y'all
Oh my bad.
y'all
I said you.
y'all know this is my wheelhouse. This is my wheelhouse. Yeah. So this is what it is. God designed this, and at some point we start beefing with God. If y'all haven't seen it, go to my page. I covered beefing with God. We beefing with God. God designed it to where a man is made naturally, biologically, and as far as his desires that burn inside of him, to have more than one woman. At this point in time, we have societal structure, and with that structure, do you have to qualify yourself as a man to have more than one woman? Maybe so, perhaps, but it's God's design ultimately. So anybody who got a problem with that, they don't have a problem with the men. They got a problem with the Lord. It's not that all men should have more than one woman. It should be an available, acceptable, normal option. Normal. So just like it's normal for you to see a husband and wife, it should be normal for you to see a husband and two wives. Okay, they doing that. They doing that. It should be a normal thing. But instead, it's so like as soon as you bring it up, it's like women are taught how to feel about it. Not their nature, but how to feel. Go ahead, Souls. You said what's up?
And you know what? You just made a great point. I wouldn't even think about. We won't normalize a man with 4 wives, but we'll normalize a woman and a woman married to each other, or a man and a man married. That's crazy. I just thought about it when he said. I was like, yeah, like we will argue back and forth about a man supporting and taking care of multiple women in a respectful manner, providing them all the same benefits, loving them whichever way they need to be loved, but then
Dookie love.
But then we out here want to put rainbow flags in front of our house. This is crazy.
They got our boys in the NFL wearing pride sleeves.
Take care of more than one woman either.
We said it.
Not all men have the mental capacity to take care of more than one woman.
It's
we don't
about that.
Go on here, Plug.
It's totally true. It's not about that. They say, oh, he got to get her a car. They can share a car. One of them might be working, the other one might not be. The one might be at the crib taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of. It's called sister wives. At the end of the day,
I didn't say financial, I said mental.
It's not all about sexual. It's not all about financial. It's about these people coinciding in one domain, taking care of one another.
Yeah. Teamwork make the dream work.
I'm trying
you know
to.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
But they're normalized dookie love.
They sharing anyway though.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Oh, that's fine.
Rain, you want to read some of these? So while we have
Sure.
class, he can acknowledge any.
So Tristan said the reason why he's able to do this is because he's establishing order in that household. Personally, I'm not doing that, but shout out to him. Tristan, hey, big homie, 333. Jen said he has entered the building at the right time.
With his bodyguard, Big Scope.
Candyman. Candyman class.
One woman is enough. That 4 different attitudes you have to deal with, 4 women's periods you have to deal with, and then you have to deal with jealousy issues if there's any.
I will say, Big Skull, if you get a chance, go actually listen to the interview. Neo does a very good job articulating how you select the right women for these roles. Like he does a very good job.
Not everybody can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, like he talks about it, and he talks about if they looking for Birkin bags and all that, that ain't even the women you want.
Yeah. Tristan said that's not possible for most men, April. Uncle Plug said big dog back.
Big dog.
Jen said if these women weren't loved the way they needed to be, it would not work. Probably isn't the same for all of them for sure. Uncle Plug said, or farming.
That's what
yeah.
Miles said something like a pimp. The classic said, or farming.
Right. Yeah.
Uncle Plug said the return of lyrics and beats.
I told him.
My dog, Plug. Appreciate it.
I told him, plug.
We've been listening heavy.
I told him, plug. You had it on in the shop today.
Yeah, he told me he did. Sure did. Yeah.
I'm plus the Lady C. Are you serious?
Yeah, Lady C was serious tonight. Yeah.
333 plug. Classic said double talking. Lisa said I missed it.
No, you got a lot more coming. You good.
Tristan said they're already being alley cats right now. It's happening. You don't get to choose your place in a man's life. So said Lady C prayed for Classic to arrive, and he has arrived. Classic said, "What's up, Miles? What's happening?" Classic codes. CC. Chat 333 is in the building.
Yep.
What's up, Miles? Miles said, I ain't got the mental fortitude to have more than one. Physically, yes, but mentally, no. And see, that's what I asked. Does he have the mental capacity to handle 4 women?
Lady C said she gonna send you her email, Miles. I'm just saying, it don't see what I'm saying. Everybody disqualified. He ain't even get a shot.
It's crazy.
He didn't even get a shot. Off the rip.
Hey, before we move forward, I think everyone has the wrong idea about this situation. They hear that
women are selfish. They selfish. Women are selfish.
And I think
men are selfish.
He can't love all them women. It's everybody in life. Main thing is self-preservation. So all of them wants to be comfortable. I bet everybody in that home is comfortable with their duty. If you got 3 women doing these duties that one would do, I guarantee. And all of them are going to these functions. All of them are benefiting from the work that is being done by this man. Songwriting. Each one is probably his muse. He's a songwriter. Before he's an artist, he was a songwriter.
Definitely, yeah.
Everybody knows about publishing. Boy, when you are getting publishing, boy, you will eat forever. So finance ain't the issue. The situation, even if it was a normal functioning household with, say it was just 2 wives and 1 husband. You are sitting here with 2 may be working, maybe all 3 may be working. And when they do come home and say he does work later, and they all tackle all the jobs that needs to be tackled by 1, and there's 2. And it's not about the sex. It's not about the financial. It's about everybody being a team. So they put that word on it, and everybody to get their feathers ruffled. I don't get it, bro.
But look, it goes back, because it's crazy how all this stuff aligns. It goes back to yesterday. Neo has perfectly described to us that romance is a poor man's sport. These women are talking about 1 man who can't woo them. This man over here with 4 wives.
Yeah.
Think about that. We talking about a man who, y'all talking about 1 man can't be romantic, can't do these things. This 1 man, because he got a bag, is able to love 4 women.
Do you remember when we talked about when we talked Dave the Shop about Popo's always so picky.
It's a secret rule.
Popo's so picky. They're so picky. They standards be way up here. I'm talking about the champagne tastes on 1,000. In the beer
men got standards too. I done crossed them. Men got standards too.
Lady C, I guarantee
creating boundaries should not be a problem.
Well, one standard
creating boundaries should not be a problem. If it is a problem, then you're the problem.
Lisa said it's
unfair. Listen, plug. One standard that you men have, y'all want a 9, you want a 12, you want a 24, 36, 24. And if we're gonna really be real about it, women of today, they ain't none of that. They 16s, they 18s, they 20s with breast and butt. But y'all ain't want that. Y'all want the chick that's barely eating, that's a size 9.
There's an amazing middle ground in there somewhere, Lady C. You know, between you went to the 20 and you was down at 9, and there's some areas in between that's like al dente. You know what I mean? And I don't know, but men aren't looking for 10s though. No, they're not. We actually all understand that as men that 10s are headaches.
Yeah. Women
who are aesthetically like almost perfect, they're headaches. If a man is trying to deal with one of those, he's just trying to have his turn.
And you got to think about it too. Look, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, but most men, you know, the real 10 to an honest man who's intentional is gonna be a woman who's aesthetically pleasing in her natural state. So that's, you know, that's, let's say, in a range between a 7 and a 10 somewhere. She's aesthetically pleasing in her natural state. Her hair, her face, out the shower, no makeup, none of that. You know what I mean? And she knows how to behave. That's what's gonna make her a 10. She, you know, in the looks, you might say, oh, she's a 7, but her submission, her femininity, her
So you said the key word, classy. That's the key word, submission. We got a lot of women out here that is not submissive.
I agree.
We the crack that code, lady.
You know, these women. What?
The ones that are not submissive will be lonely. If not, she's got a duck, and he's quacking it up every day.
And that's how come that man got 4 wives.
Separate the conversation with these rooted poops and real men.
Mm-hmm.
We got to separate the real women from these bullshit. I'm sorry. From the bullshit women. We got to separate.
These 4 women that he has, they're submissive women. And that's why it's working. To the bag. That means that these women have come together with the other one. To be honest, I already see they playing how they working together, and it's working. Because that woman then talk to the other woman, and they saying, hey, you want to keep getting what you get? Yeah. You want to keep getting what you get? Yeah. He paying everything. Okay, we're going to work together, even though we don't like this. That's what they all saying away from him. And what they've done, they have built up a woman code. And then they're submissive to him. And that's why this thing working. The problem is a lot of women, they don't want to build up no woman code. They don't want to share. I think, April, you said earlier this week, you ain't sharing your man. You don't want to share. And you have that right, but what's going to happen is going to make your options very slim, because a lot of women is coming into the knowledge of this is what's happening. So I'm gonna get with the program and not be left out. Last thing I want to say to Classic, if we go to Isaiah 45, it tells us in the last days about the women that's going to be ravished, that's going to be raped, that God knows the secret parts of the women. And when you really go and look at that scripture and you study that, your whole way of thinking gonna change on this multiple wives stuff.
No, it ain't. Is it the last days right now? Because it's been the last days for my grandmama. Thought it was the last days. My great grandma, I actually knew my great grandmama, and she lived to almost 100, and she thought it was the last days her whole life too. I got about 150 years of ancestors that thought it was the last days. If Jesus is coming, tell him come on. I'm tired of hearing about what day it is. Right now, women ain't acting right. They need to start acting right. The men that y'all like is the few, so you need to share. Y'all, most men are invisible to y'all. So if y'all all like the same dude, date him. He telling y'all to come on. He telling y'all come on.
He said it was sent in the email. No.
Most men are not invisible to us. That's not true, Classy.
Yes, they are. You think wait, did you go outside today, Lady C? Did you go outside?
Of course
today?
I did.
Okay, what did the man that's that helped you at the counter or whatever register you went to? What did he look like? Invisible.
I mean,
invisible. You don't remember. You don't remember.
Well,
he didn't captivate you. You know. You can describe me. You can describe me later.
I do remember the man, but he wasn't one of us. He was Caucasian.
He was white.
So
that's it.
So what you need to be asking me is that every brother, do you cross? Do you recognize him? I do. Because one thing I have is respect for our brothers. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Am I going to throw myself at him? No, because a lot of brothers, first of all, I'm going to respect his space because I don't feel like a woman should chase no man. That ain't what the scriptures say if we're going to keep it real classic. The scripture says, he that findeth the wife findeth the good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. So that means that you have to court and get to know a person before you marry. So I need to just have myself ready every time I walk out that door, have my spirit right, have my appearance right, and I wait to be caught. And because that I'm going to have everything in order as far as morals and attitude, he's going to catch that light on me and say something to me and see me. That's another problem I'm seeing the women have. Some girl was online proposing to a man. When the heck when did women change the law? This is not what we supposed to be doing.
Lady, see, I have a question. What does a man finding a wife look like? Does it look like him seeing a woman, her giving him some sort of a choosing signal, and then him approaching her for conversation? Or does it look like a lion hunting for a zebra? The zebra is running as fast as possible not to be caught. And if he should capture her, he wins. Like, what does it look like? Because when we bring up Uncle Plug, say, I got an uncle for you. Like, nope, off rip. Nope. You know what I'm saying? I say, Miles, send Miles your email. You like, nope. What I'm saying is for a man to
in jail classes.
Okay, so jail is supposed to be her rehabilitation. If a man
and that don't work for everybody, and you know that people are they're repeated offenders.
That's perfectly fine. We all can have standards, but what I'm saying is a lot of people standard themselves out of accessibility altogether. Nobody's qualified. No one's qualified. He ain't qualified. He been in jail before. He ain't qualified just because off the strength of nothing. He ain't qualified. Like you said two things. So we disqualifying everybody we bring up, but then you say every man you see, you recognize and respect.
Classic,
so
let
you
me
have
answer
to
your question. Let me answer your question. First, let me go back to this because now you putting me in a for real mode. I'm finna deal with you. Talking about for years, people been talking about when God come and tell him to come on. Scripture is being fulfilled. So he already told us in the book of Matthew until these things take place, he will not return. But one thing he did say is that he was coming and to make sure that we had our lives in order so that when he returned, we can go back with him. Right now, if you go over into the book of Revelations, it also said in the last days, it was going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah. We are in that now. There was going to be wars. All of this fame and all this stuff going on is what the words say. So we're closer now than we ever been. Number one, this ain't the time. Hold on, I'm finna be through. This ain't the time to be playing with our salvation if we just gonna be real about it. Then also it told us in Revelations that this stuff was going on, which where we are right now, and the people repented not. So here, that's where we are. Now to your question on what does it look like? He that findeth the wife, findeth the good thing. First of all, men are natural hunters. The men are visual. That's what they hunt on. And when he see, say for instance, I use myself. When he see me in the store and he approach me, I'm not looking at, oh, he ain't my type. First of all, I'm gonna be cordial. I'm gonna hear what he got to say. I'm gonna take his number because I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody can be not so attractive on the outside, but beautiful on the inside. When we get past that, we might be going somewhere. Everything ain't about looks, but it is about neatness. It is about morals, decency. First of all, when he say something to me and he said, God said, you the one. Okay, let's match that up to scripture because there's a lot of narcissist deception going on. If I'm the one, come go to Bible study with me. Okay, you might say classic. He might do that. Then what's next? But let's continue.
I mean, you said a lot, so it's hard for me to respond to all of it. But in regards to salvation, in regards to salvation, I'm not playing with salvation. Everything you just listed about the end times has always and forever existed in all of human history. We have never lived in peace. We have never lived in harmony. There has forever and always been a war going on somewhere in the world at all times. There is no time in human history where there wasn't homosexuality. There's no time in human history where there wasn't a war happening somewhere. There's no time in human history where people didn't think we was in the end days. I'm not playing with salvation. I'm saying that I don't have fear because I live a righteous life. So if God is coming, tell him, come on. People can't be scared of God and think they're going to heaven at the same time. That's oxymoronic. So I'm not playing with salvation. I'm cool. If Jesus come right now, let's get it. You see what I'm saying? I'm cool with the way I'm living. I'm cool with the results. If everybody isn't, then that's why they should be afraid and be hollering about, oh, the last days, let me get right. If you got to get right, then you ain't right. Right. So that's about that. Now, in regards to my question about a man finding a wife, we're hunters, but there is a such thing as too hard to catch. Everything that lions chase, they don't have successful hunts every day. Some of them animals too fast and they don't catch them. So a lot of women think they out here ready to be caught and they actually too quick. They're a cheetah. They're getting away every single time and they're getting in their own way. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
How long has it been? Because if it's been longer than most, maybe we need to switch something up because you waiting on something that ain't.
So I'm gonna let April get to these comics. I want to make sure we use classic.
Oh, yeah.
While he's here, so let's get to these comments for me, Soft Rain. Thank you.
Hey, Tez. Tez said, chilling off tonight. Uncle Plus said, character is everything. Tez said, I sent a DM.
We got you, Tez.
Tristan said, but lady, see, that's not a standard, though. A beautiful 10 satisfies the external values. Standards come from internal values. Yeah. Gino said, what is your definition of submission? Uncle Plug said, great question, Gino.
Let me answer that, April.
Hold on,
definition of submission.
Let her get through all the comments real quick first, and then because he's gonna ask it again too.
Tristan said the internal values in referencing spirituality, health, family, appearance, value, and peace within your dwelling. If she got those values in order, that's your wife, all for content purposes. Lisa said Sharon is Karen. Lisa said they aren't invisible because we friend zone them. Gino said the women act right when they like you. We as men have to break up with the women who don't show that she likes you. Tristan said, classic said, checkmate. Gino said, panel, what's your definition of submission?
Yeah, we'll get to it right after she's done with that.
Gino said, meanwhile, Ruth chased Boaz. Plug said, all I can hear is Bobby Womack. And I said, hey, y'all, what's up? Oh, wow.
Great.
Is it not coming up? StreamYard messing up?
It's right there. You see it?
I said, hey, y'all, what's up?
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't hear me. You need to listen to Plug. Gino said, find a wife. Your father and her father arrange your marriage. Men don't go looking for a wife. Your wife is brought to you. Ted said they do disqualify everyone. Gino said, hey, souls of thoughts. Tristan said, it's getting good, y'all. Hit that like button.
Yes, sir. It's free.
Big Skull said, what if I'm not ready to go with him? What if I still have more time in the third round? Uncle Plus said, baby, who hurt you? If you quiet, closed mouths don't get fed. Gino said, there are 3 million more women than men. There is 2 million more black women than they are black men. Even with polygyny, not every woman gonna have a husband, even if all the women is sharing.
That's
Tristan said, great ways to pose the question, Gino. Personalize it so we get to the root of the problem.
Yeah, so now we would like the two women to explain what do y'all feel the definition of submission is before we move on to the next topic.
My classic went away. Come on, Lacey. Definition of submission.
Go ahead first, April. Go ahead.
Yielding to the leader.
What's your definition, April?
Yielding to the leader. Open to
don't say nothing you ain't doing, April.
Oh, I will. It's there. It's there.
Okay.
Open to counsel.
Look at
Look at Plug looking over top of his glasses. I don't like answering this question. I never have like answering this question.
I don't know why.
Why?
It's so damn simple. You making it complex. Y'all make it so complex and drawn out.
They don't know what it is, Plug.
Golly, but it is so simple, man. Somebody,
Are you done, April?
even at 40 plus, somebody explained it to me so simply. It was so simple, and I was like,
So what?
Damn, that was good. I like that.
So
His name is
submission.
Anthony Gordon. His name is Anthony Nicholas Gordon. He explained it to me so simple. He said, everybody got it. So
Don't listen, Plug.
Let Plug land his plane because he done already started flying. So
I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lex.
Comments down so everybody can be seen.
I respect you, Plug. I respect you. I ain't being rude. I can go now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Submission.
I yield.
Submission. What is submission? Submission is following his lead. That is complete submission. Following his lead with no mouth.
Say mouth again, like the way you said with no mouth.
No, following his lead with no mouth, no lip service, no mouth.
No mouth.
You follow his instructions. That's what submission is. Submission is basically saying, you got the wheel, I'm following you.
Dictatorship.
Well, call it what you want, but that's what submission is. I didn't say the woman couldn't speak. I said the woman follow instructions.
What's up, Sel? Sella said, ask y'all to define accountability since submission is giving you trouble. What's up? That's my cousin. What's up, Sel?
What's up, Sel?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Tez, they perfect, Tez.
They perfect on the panel.
Nah, we're gonna pass that because I want to. We got a few more minutes with class. I want to make sure we get to this next topic. It's okay that the women, everybody got their own definition, Gino, as you can see. We only use the Bible when it's needed. That's a tool that we only use if we need it, so we don't use it all the time. So we're gonna get to the next topic. The next topic is wives are now street walking. So this actually comes. Yeah, they street walking. This comes from Cam Newton with old good Miss Carter. And I want you guys to hear what she had to say, because a lot of people didn't even know this young lady was married. So that tells you one thing about her. So we're gonna see what she got to say, and I might fast forward a little bit.
She married?
How does a man go up?
Huh?
Who is she?
She's married?
Yeah, that's what I see. See, I'm gonna play
About shooting his shot with you. Are you available?
Oh, you're jumping right into that. Okay.
That's what last night.
No one shot their shot at me last night.
But how do you keep them back? Like, do you?
Oh, I have my sister. She's like ready.
Oh, she the gatekeeper.
Mace. Yeah, she stays ready to go.
Are you in a relationship?
I am.
Woo.
So yeah, like I said, some tea. So yeah, I have been married for the past 6 years. We've been separated for quite some time. That face, I'm screaming. So yes, I've been married, but we've been separated. So I'll be getting a divorce sometime soon. So yeah, I'm not available. Like I'm not in a relationship. I'm in a marriage, but it's not really a marriage. It's kind of nothing. It's more of like a partnership. You know, we're raising our daughter, and that's pretty much where that lies. No, I'm not seeing anybody right now.
Is that cap though?
No, it's not cap at all, honestly. It's not cap. It's not cap at all. Of course, there's people always trying to be in my face or impress me, or they want to take me out or whatever. But honestly, how I look at these niggas, they just want to fuck. And I'm just not in that space.
Cam Newton is about to set her up for the okie doke right now. Everybody, please pay attention.
Who is she?
Why wouldn't they though?
I mean, you see the material. I get it.
Respectfully.
I get it. If I saw me walking down the street, I'd probably want to fuck too.
You snapping. Hey, no. Hey.
I feel it.
Hey, you snap. I like where you at, because you ain't wrong. But I just got to speak for my brothers, because I owe it due diligence. You know what I'm saying? To the people that watch this, will watch this, and will hear about this. You know, let's talk about music first.
Okay, let's talk about music, because we jumped right into it. He said, are you single? And what the fuck is going on? And who were you with last night?
We need to know.
There was niggas. Yeah, niggas was outside with us last night. And what about it?
So she went from being modest to living her truth in about 2.3 seconds.
Who is she?
The title of this topic is Wives Are Now Street Walking. Have a good one. Sale said good evening, y'all. Have a good one. Appreciate you, Sale, dropping in.
Who is she?
She's an artist.
What artist?
I don't know. Let's get to the topic first, then we'll figure out. We'll let you know. So you have a married woman right now who's on Cam Newton's show. Been married for over 6 years. Obviously, nobody in the world of entertainment even knew she was married. They have a child. He asked her who she was hanging with last night. What happened? And then she said, it don't even matter. Then she said, it doesn't matter who I'm in the streets with. So as I mentioned before, wives are now street walking. The market is dead, y'all. The stock dating market has crashed. I want to hear y'all opinions about this whole thing when it comes to Miss Parker here. What do y'all feel about her, what she just said?
I don't trust nobody named Miss Parker. Not a single one. They all like that.
Miss Parker.
Husband at work. She outside in the Daisy Duke song.
Did y'all hear the hesitation when she was asked if she was married?
Yeah.
So, the record, she started glitching like soft rain when I make a good point. When you put it like that,
I'm married.
Are you married? Yes. On paper, before God and everything else. And you're not divorced. So own it, claim it, and go back to that man. As a matter of fact, because the energy you spending in these streets, you could be spending working on it. Go work on it.
You think he cool with it though?
No.
Come on, man. You already know. We don't start families for no reason, Tez. We don't do that. We don't start families for no reason, Tez. That's intentional, right? So yeah, he's not cool with that.
He married her.
And listen, she wanted to word it. You could tell she had an agenda. She wanted to word it to where her availability was kind of enigmatic, right?
She wanted
if there was an interested suitor, she didn't just tell him not to try. Now she ain't necessarily come on in, but she didn't say don't holler. She didn't say that. That wasn't off-putting at all. What y'all think, fellas? Was that a red light? It would. Yeah. Go ahead and mash the gas. She letting y'all know, come one, come all. And she complimented Cam a few times too. I watched a little bit of this. She gave Cam high praises. You know, he could, depending on what his setup is, he could probably put a play together, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Body language. The body language she gave him. That says more than anything that came out of her mouth.
Yep, that's scandalous. And they always lurking on sit down with the man, have a conversation with the man about his relationship with his woman, and then keep, letting on to him here and there throughout the whole thing. Just so disrespectful. Y'all see the games y'all play?
Pillow talk for the world.
That ain't right. Ain't right, ladies. What do you have to say for yourselves, ladies?
No.
I thought it was very interesting because we always bring up the topic. We always hear women say, there's married men talking to more women out here. Every man I deal with, he either married or he in a relationship. And I think it's the same. I think it's 50-50.
Same for the women too.
I think it's more women out here who are married just like her. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden she's separated but married for 6 years. Yeah. They partnership very well to co-parent their child. Oh, and we're going to get a divorce soon, I think.
You're not a co-parent if you're married.
Thank you,
just parents. You're just parents. Yeah. If I ever married somebody and we had children and they called me their co-parent, I would divorce them for that. You got to put your foot down. Like, see, if you there's rules and regulations with marriage, and unfortunately, people don't seem to understand that you have to abide by these rules and these regulations, or you're not married. I don't care what paper you sign. That's not a marriage. A marriage has a set of rules, a set of regulations, and a set of boundaries. If any of these get crossed, this is not a marriage. Not by the classical definition. This is not a marriage. And I just don't understand why that's an issue today when we're supposed to be so advanced. My
Are
co-
we,
I'm co-parenting with my husband. That sounds stupid.
are we still Neanderthals?
I would say we're not advanced at all. We've regressed.
This her husband right here.
Yeah, we've regressed.
This her husband, guys. This is who she's married to.
And who is she?
Oh yeah, bro, cheating. Matt, blow that up.
She's
He
an
cheating.
He's a cheater.
She's an entertainer.
Yeah,
and
he
actress.
cheats.
And
Come
now
on,
she
you don't.
can use it.
He cheated.
Come on, man. Look
Who
who they picked.
is she?
Look who they picked.
I just
Come on,
said
man.
it. She's an actress. It's really not important, but she's an actress and entertainer who now is going to be starting to make music. But it doesn't validate anything about it. Doesn't make her important.
He got 3 of them.
She's this biracial girl who became famous off of her Instagrams and all that. But she's also an actress too.
He got 3 of them.
Come on, man. We know him. We know him. We fellas. Hey fellas, we know him, don't we? Plug, you got a client like him, don't you, Plug? Yeah, come on, dog. We know him. She thought she was tying something down with bro.
What's his name, bro? Drake.
Man, he got the fuck boy get up on. Sorry, my partner, my friend. He got the whole uniform.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
True
Look what y'all
religion
signed up for.
jeans.
Yeah, what
True
you thought you was
religion
gonna
jeans.
tame him?
No
No,
shirt.
come on, man.
Why are the women so quiet?
Yeah, he outside. Bro,
She
outside.
fooled us being perfect on the panel too.
You being perfect on the panel?
No,
I say because the men are perfect on the panel too.
We perfect. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Cheating. Yeah.
Big cheating.
He got the whole
yeah.
kit on. He not even in disguise.
Did you see the hair? Did you see the hair? Show the
Yeah,
hair again,
yeah.
please.
He had the
Please
S
show the
curl
hair
kit.
again, please.
Yeah. The Murray's kit. Yeah. Hold on,
Yeah.
show it again. So
Yeah.
show it. That's the cheater kit. If he got this
Yeah,
much
yeah.
drip on the curl,
Yeah.
he's still outside,
Yeah.
ladies.
It's
He
still
haven't
dripping.
sat still yet.
Hey.
Yeah. He ain't sat still
His
yet.
beard is not only full but also drawn in.
When he really love you,
Yes.
he'll get a little scruffy a little bit. He ain't
Yeah.
gonna be at the barber once a week. He's still outside. When he
Yeah.
there every week, he's still outside.
Yeah.
Plug, you cut hair. You let yours get a little riggedy sometimes, don't you? So she know you grind.
Right
So
now.
she know you grind.
Right now. I ain't seen those of the month.
Guys,
think about it.
Strategically placed tattoos.
But think about it,
Strategically
Tez.
placed
But Tez, think about it. Can you blame him?
No.
He could have been
No.
a great guy. It don't sound
No.
like she's been a
No.
great
tattoos.
woman.
I never blame the guy.
Oh, let's just talk about.
Oh, you heard him, Ted?
Yeah, I heard him.
That's what people are forgetting. Like, think about that. He could have been a great guy. She hasn't sounded like she's been a great woman.
She's still hunting.
Why the ladies get so quiet? What happened?
I don't think like her. I can't comment on it. She a mess.
She's a member of the sisterhood.
I feel like they both a mess. When you both don't have morals and standards,
Oh,
you
come
get
on.
what you get. That's how I feel. Look,
on.
even
Yo.
the Bible.
They
Back to
young,
you.
man. I
Back
think
to you,
everybody
class.
should know
What
this.
the plug gonna quit cutting me off?
What came first,
Back-
the chicken or the egg?
Back to this classic. This is what I'm finna say about this. Don't the scripture say a wicked woman is given to a wicked man? That's his portion. That's scripture.
Mm-hmm.
So he got what he deserved, and she got what she deserved.
Hold on. I have to refute that. Okay. Do you not see how that man looked? She made that. Look? There's nothing battle hardened about him, which means he came into this marriage super soft. She made what that is with her actions.
But you don't have 100 proof on that.
I know.
That's your
look,
assumption.
My picker is not broken. And let me tell you, when men are judging men, we are 100% right every time.
Okay, but you have no proof. So we're gonna stick with
Hold on.
proof. You don't have
There's
that.
3 other guys.
You
here,
can
right?
assume.
Norris,
You can
Norris,
assume that, and
Norris.
you and the 3 other guys can
Hold on,
assume it
Norris.
as well.
I'm gonna ask Norris. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna talk for them. Norris, when you judge a dude, you usually right?
Oh yeah.
Plug.
Would that be, but can I show y'all something? Because I want to show y'all that I know this guy. I'm gonna show y'all that I know he was a good guy. Y'all gonna be like, you spot on. This is how I know he was a good guy. Because this is what he became. See, that first picture we seen, that was early in their relationship.
Yeah.
Now look at what he has become, guys. Pay attention now. Guys, are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
She took
You
all
make a
his.
dude?
Is that
She
a
took,
purse?
she took all his swag away. Hold on.
Yeah, she got rid of his swag.
She took all his swag away.
Yeah, that proves it.
Look at that. Y'all don't think that dude became a dad, a good father?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at this. For real.
Yeah.
Cut the beard down. He did everything Classic just said a man would do. Get scruffy.
Yep.
Changed up
Broccoli
his
head
whole
gone.
exterior.
The whole, the whole
No,
exterior.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't do that.
Broccoli head gone.
No. Only
Good women are destroying great men. Good women are destroying great men.
Put on some weight in the face.
That lady is a perfect example. He started off young, handsome, intelligent, nice hair, good grain of hair. He probably bald like me underneath that scully now, stressed out. That young man, whole life change. You don't go from the style he had to like an emo. That's a big drop. That's a big change in character.
So
He be-
is this his
he
is this
became
his
a
second
father.
marriage?
Who, him?
Yeah.
That's not even important with this conversation.
I know, I was just asking.
marriage involves
No, I ain't gonna hold you. It might be a little important because I think he used to go with Queen. I think he used to go with Queen Naija. And if
Yeah,
that's
they
the
were
case, I
married. They
think-
just had a
I-
kid in 2015.
But wasn't he cheating on her though, or something allegedly? All alleged for content creation.
Okay, so now you bringing it out, Classy. That's my point. What
He-
may
he actually-
look like to the eye, we everybody got a skeleton in the closet. And for what I see, it looked like, but he was doing some creeping too that folks don't know about. So we can't put this 100 all on her. He done had some stuff too. It take two to make it work, and it take two to break it off. I'm gonna stand on that. Ain't nobody got to agree, but you're gonna agree to disagree.
No, I don't disagree with you. I think it definitely takes two. I said it off the rip when I seen him. I was blaming her for choosing bad. Like it's one thing if it's a wolf in a sheep's clothing. He's a wolf in a wolf's fur. I mean, he's got his mane is out. You know what I mean? He's showing his teeth. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude got options.
Right.
And then
That's what we really
I
saying.
think they were content creators too at the time. So he had clout. He had a lot of clout, and that clout, you know, that bring your options right to the forefront. You know, if you the type of, put it like this, women get DMs regardless. But if you a man,
y'all gym,
huh?
I think he went to April's gym. Didn't he go to y'all gym with Corey?
Oh, I'm not for certain.
Oh, okay.
I don't keep up with who Corey. I know with all his like celebrity clients.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just gonna say though, but like, you know, dudes have, you know, if you're the type of guy who get DMs from females, right? You in a small percentage of men. Men don't be getting hit on. You know what I'm saying? If you one of them, you in a certain type of, and so your discipline got to be a certain way, your flesh got to be a certain way, and then your woman who you trying to commit to, her behavior got to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? To keep all that stuff got to stay in alignment to a certain degree, but you know, for you to stay, you know, in, you know, where you in step, put it like that, without you veering off the beaten path. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to assess, but I know this chick that was in the Cam Newton interview, I didn't know she had a man or a husband, and I didn't know she was a mother. I couldn't tell by the way she was talking. That's crazy. I didn't get to that part. So that's kind of crazy. That's what they sound like now. That's what wives sound like now.
Hey, the stock market has crashed. April, I'm gonna let you get to these comments. We got some questions in here for y'all too. They got some good questions in here.
Gino says Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom
Sodom and Gomorrah was 2 of the 5 cities in Israel. Israel. Yisrael, set to be destroyed. Only city that was saved is the one Lot and his family dwelled in. America doesn't count. Only
Yisrael.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, April. 1 second.
Lisa says she lying. Who's lying, Lisa?
Lisa, that girl. She on it. Lisa,
Oh,
was
that
on,
girl. Oh,
Lisa
okay.
was on her neck at the very beginning.
Yeah. Tristan said, I don't like the word partnership in the confines of a relationship between men and women. Tristan said, it never fails. I always say this, the hyena will jump right out. Just let them talk. Gino says she is the harlot wife from the book of I can't say it.
Hosea.
Hosea. Okay.
That's Hosea.
Lisa says she is a liar. That is
Lisa
who she
keep it real.
is. Lisa was on her. I think she was on that show called My Wife and Kids back in the day. Tristan said exactly classic. She left the back door open.
That door ain't no door. Ain't no door. It's just there.
Lisa says she's available.
Here go a question right here for y'all.
I want y'all's opinion. If a wife says she don't need a husband, what is it she's really saying? If a wife says she don't need a husband, what
For the
is
streets.
it? That's what she for the streets.
She for the streets.
Anybody else got anything for? You got Tez, Lady C.
I ain't got nothing for that.
She got that itch. She got that itch.
She basically saying I don't need nobody caring for me because she knows she ain't about nothing.
She said she don't need a covering either.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what she's saying. Tristan said the dude's name is Chris Sales.
Yeah.
He's a
I
YouTuber.
know who he is.
He looked totally different now, man. Like I remember him with old girl Queen when she was making her album and stuff. But he looked totally different now.
Hey, I'm telling you, all that the bark is gone from the dog, bro.
Yeah. Tristan said he has a kid with the
That dog
R&B
is coming there.
Queen Naja. Yeah. Mhm.
That's where I remember him from.
Yeah. Yep. Classic.
Yeah.
That's Queen Naja baby daddy. Classic said, how many times you said it, Classic?
That's just my favorite daddy.
Uncle Plus said, thank you, Classic.
Okay.
Tristan said this relationship was a poop hole from the beginning. Dude was real feminine and she was out of order.
Yeah.
Tristan said, yeah, classic.
Y'all can look it up.
Uncle Plug said, I can see it now. Yep, it's you. Plug said, boy, oh boy, that road you on is going to be long.
Come out of gas on that road.
Big Skull said he was for sure cheating on Queen. That's why they got divorced. Mama V said, as a polyamorous woman, the amount of men that have skeletons in the closet is insane. Women too, but all you need is self-awareness and transparency. Lisa said, if she don't need a man, she's for the streets and she's her own man. That's right. Because who's going to cover her?
So you got your answer right there. So I know Classic got a couple more minutes, so I'm going to jump into this next topic real quick. This lady is speaking. We actually used her yesterday. We're using her again today. She said that women are not in love. You're in trading. So let me play the video. I'll get the banner together. So we actually used her yesterday. So
red seats. Okay.
These women, they don't need you. When a man is pursuing you, he's pursuing you to experience you. He's pursuing you to have a transaction with you. He's not pursuing you because he loves you, right? When I talk about these things, it's not to deter women from desiring relationships with men. I know most of you desire that. And many of you need it for survival, right? So this is not me trying to stop you from going after what you want. It's me bringing you back to reality about what relationships are. Relationships are transactional. Men just don't want you to be realistic with that act. They don't want you because it's not romantic, right? There's no fantasy attached to it, right? Stop benefiting a man, right? Go from doing what you're doing for him to nothing and see how love lasts. Whilst he is experiencing you, stop benefiting a man, right? Go from doing what you're doing for him to nothing and see how long that love lasts. Whilst he is experiencing you, whilst he is in trade with you, in transaction with you, that is when he is deciding if he is going to love you. It doesn't start there. it starts there with women, because women like that fantasy idea that a man is pursuing you because he likes you or loves you and he wants to be with you forever. No. Everything is transaction. Now, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel romantic, right? Transaction doesn't feel good, but it.
So we're gonna stop it there because she goes into a whole soliloquy about love and being transactional. So I would love to hear what the women have to say. She told y'all to stop loving your man, stop giving the benefits, and see how long he stays. Do y'all agree? Don't speak at once. Don't all speak at once.
Why would I stop loving a man that I love just to see if he's gonna? I don't get it. Why would I stop loving a man that I love just to see what his response will be?
The same reason why you won't come in submissive.
It's crazy. Oh, the psychopath. Y'all don't listen to that goddamn woman, man. I'm telling you, Anthony, your ass out. I'm talking about.
Did I tell a lie, guys? That I mean, we argued for about 3 months. Why you supposed to come in with the main benefit, which is submission? Y'all argued that for about 3 months. And now you said, why should a woman give up, stop benefiting the man that she loves?
Man, that woman is a psychopath. Y'all better get her
He's
off.
telling women to stop loving a man.
Shut her
And they're
down.
gonna walk away. They're not gonna want to be with them anymore.
The same reason why we walk away, because you don't come submissive.
Hey, how many likes she got on that page, bro? How many likes she got on that? How many likes did she get on that post?
She got hearted 1881.
1881?
Mm-hmm.
1881 lonely
lost souls.
They gonna be lonely. Keep playing. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep stop making the simple complex. And boy, I'm trying to tell you, but
I'm waiting for the feedback.
Oh, in trouble. But hey,
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
When it comes to that,
I'm
not gonna stop loving my man just to see if he'll walk away. For what?
But
he will.
Get a
I'll
helmet.
say that right now.
He's going to, yeah.
Get a helmet.
He gonna cheat for a while, but then he gonna walk away.
Hey Ted.
I mean, I'm not willing to take that risk.
Let me go get this helmet from me.
And it's not something that can be easily turned off either.
I'm gonna get some merch. I'm selling helmets.
But
I'm so big enough they could go over the blades and
She
everything.
said turn the switch off. How do you do? You can't do that.
Man, she a psychopath. Man,
Wait.
Y'all
let April talk crazy.
Souls, please. No, please, Souls, let me. Who's gonna
Y'all
tell
let
her?
April talk
Please
crazy
gonna tell her.
up here, man.
So you can't turn the switch on and off on that, but you can turn the switch on and off on submission.
Boom.
No.
Submission got a switch. Oh.
Ricky!
That's my time. Hey, that's my time, y'all. That's my time, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna check out the rest of it from the car. I gotta, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy.
Appreciate Classic stopping in tonight for sure.
Thank you, Classic, for stopping in.
Thanks, Classic. Got some elbow room now.
Yeah, we won't get a response on this, y'all.
Okay. Look. When I speak about a woman being submissive, when a man shows her the covering, if a man comes in showing his covering, she's gonna automatically be submissive as well. Don't put me up on a string by myself. Here you go. It's gonna be automatic. If a man comes in with his covering, it's gonna be automatic. There's no. So I should be submissive to a man who doesn't come in with his covering. If he's coming in with his covering, automatically, I should automatically submit. Absolutely.
So listen to this, and I need all the men up front so they can hear this. You're saying that a man has to come in with his covering for you to be submissive, but you would still fall in love with that man before all that.
I did not say that. How do you? When did I say that?
That's what you're saying. Listen to what you said, because you are saying that. So you fall in love with a man, right? So you fall in love with a man, right?
Okay.
That doesn't mean you're going to be submissive to him immediately. You said this before. This is not something new. This is not something we're creating.
If a man comes in with a covering,
What's a covering? Because this is a new word you've been using on us. What's the covering now? Because you throwing up all these new terms. See, Lady C getting you in trouble. Lady C know what she looking for, but see, you be trying to use them Lady C terms, and you got to explain to us what your covering is. What's your covering, April?
secure, safe.
So you got to feel, because we argued about this yesterday, right, Lady C? She said she had to be secure and safe. And Lady C just told you yesterday that when you choose your man, you can't be fear. You can't have fear with all that. You can't be worried about, is it going to be safe? Is it going to be right, Lady C? I'm correct?
Because life has no guarantees.
Isn't that another word for that? That word for the reluctance that you have in your heart and your soul to give yourself over. That's called baggage.
No.
It's called baggage.
So. I wouldn't say it's baggage. I would just.
It's called baggage.
No, I wouldn't say. I have to respectfully disagree with that. It's not called baggage. It's just called protecting myself.
That's
I have no cover.
That's what baggage is.
No, it's not.
Because if you never got hurt, how would you know to put your hands up?
I mean, if we keep it a buck right now, we ass. So we 0-4.
I didn't mean to come on your show and body you like that, but I had to keep it real.
No,
like if you never got hit, how would you know to put your hands up? That's baggage. That's what baggage is. The fact that you can't do it on demand when the person comes into your life is because you get not physically hit, but you got hit, you got soul punched. So you want to put your hands up. That's what baggage is. See, I think when
it's life lessons is baggage.
100% life lessons is baggage. That's why we tell y'all, look, I don't care how many people that anybody slept with. That's not my prerogative. Okay, my prerogative is not that. You can do whatever you wanted to do in your life. But here's the thing: there's a proven fact that the more people you have in your circle, the more people that you have that you are connected to, the more people you have that. The more possibility you have to get hurt by those people. It's not necessarily about the physical act itself. It's by the impact that those people make on you. And when those people make impacts on you, you carry that with you for the rest of your life. So the next man you meet, after you done met 25 of them, and 25 of them did dumb things to hurt you, the next man you meet, you got 25 reservations about him before even meeting him, before even knowing who he is. That is the definition of baggage. Now, some dudes have really, really strong arms and they can help you carry that baggage. But a lot of them, they don't want to help you carry that baggage. And a lot of them shouldn't have to. But that is what baggage is. That is 100% what baggage is.
Go ahead, Lady C.
I think what Ted is trying to get you, trying to get you to see, April, is that when you cover unresolved issues in your life through relationships, it will cause you to be defensive and not submit. And when you are unsubmissive, it is called, to be honest, another word for that is rebellion. Just to be real honest. Huh? Yeah, so so I'm saying that because I've been where you are. Once you get healed and you deal with them unresolved issues, it won't be no issue for you to submit. It won't be no problem, because what it does is submission becomes your makeup in your everyday life. It becomes easy to do. Remember the old saying, practice make perfect.
Of course.
So you need to forget about all that. Well, he did and he cheated and he didn't want to be the baby dad. He didn't this, he didn't do right. All that you got to let go. Because like Ted said, it's going to continue to ride with you through every relationship. That face going to show up, and you're going to always have problems with submitting. You will never achieve the Proverbs 31 being unsubmissive. you won't ever get there.
I've never said that I'm not submissive. I've never said that I never desired to not be submissive, or I've never desired to not be submissive. Did I say that right? I've never said that. What I've said on these panels is I'm used to taking care of everything. It's not that I don't want to be submissive or I don't desire to be submissive, because I do. It's because of where I am right now in life. It's not due to past relationships. I've always been submissive in past relationships. It's because I'm covering myself right now and I don't have a cover.
Girl, who want to take care of everything? Because I don't.
I have to.
I don't want to take, but I mean, I don't even have a man right now, April.
I'm saying right now in my space, I have to take care of everything.
But
I mean,
If I had a man, trust me, if I had a covering, I have no problem submitting. I have no problem submitting at all. I want
But
to.
you know
I
what
desire
problem?
to. I desire
But what
to be
problem
right.
you gonna have? But what problem you gonna have? You just made that real territorial. That statement you said, April. I have to do this. I have to do this. That's saying I got to protect my space. So when that man
Right now,
comes,
yes, because
you're
there's
gonna be
nothing else
May I
afraid.
interject? I'm interject. There are keywords here, and the reason why Norris is probably covering his face is because I guarantee you that we got some of the same literature about this when you're practicing and me former practice, but it's the terminology that you use when you describe these responsibilities. When men say these things, I get to take care of my family. I get to go to work. I get to come home to my family. I get to help with dinner. I get to do all this. I have never, ever, ever in my entire life heard anyone that would love to be in a relationship that's not in a relationship use that term, I get to. It's always, I have to, I gotta, it's my responsibility. Who gonna do it if I don't? It's the terminology. And that is why I understand where you're coming from. And I've said, not say that you are not submissive. This is not about you per se. It's, to broaden it out and to say that whole holding on to everything like that is baggage, because I get joy when I get to go to work for my family. I get joy when I get to come home and see my daughter and run and jump in my arms, when I get to buy her clothes because I put in the work. I am smiling. You know what I always see? The hardest working dads, I see them standing in the back at the kids' party, at the quinceañera, at the wedding when the kid gets married. The hardworking dad is always in the back with the biggest smile on his face, and he might be hunched over in some cases, but you do not see the burden of responsibility on him. You see the satisfaction of a job well done. That's what you see. It's the terminology. And if I'm going to be honest, while I totally believe that women can do all of these things because they have done them, y'all don't want to. You don't want to. So you have to make a choice. It's, do I want to do all of this because I have to do all of this? Or do I let those responsibilities go to somebody who is more than willing and capable to put the load on his broader shoulders, his thicker frame, his denser musculature to do so? But the thing is, with the advent of technology and everything else we have going on, y'all can work for yourselves. You don't have to hunt. You can protect yourselves with semi-automatic weapons. You can hire somebody to help you do all of these things. So in truth, no. In today's society, you do not need us. But there will come a time when primality comes to effect, and it happens in everybody's life, that you will.
We said, Lacey?
I don't agree with that statement he just said. We don't need them. Yes, we do. I don't agree with that. I don't care. We can have all the access before.
I need a man. I need a husband.
But, yes, we do.
I desire. I want it.
Friend.
But we still gotta be honest here. Like, I'm lost. I'm just lost. I know, because April, my friend. April, when did you turn this new leaf?
When did I turn what new leaf?
Because your statement was always that a man had to earn the right for you to be submissive. That's what you always said. You have never said on this panel that you were a submissive woman. You never. Now I gotta hold you accountable. Now this is friend to friend. Now I can't let you go up. I know you double talking queen of the year, but you have for 3 to 4 months we argue with you about you have to come submissive. You always said that the man has to show you these. She's so stupid. The man has to show you these things, right? That's what you said.
Right.
So when did you? I just want to know. So moving forward, you're now a submissive, soft reign queen now.
Say yeah.
Yes.
Miss Perfect on the panel.
All right, moving forward, she's submissive. We're gonna get to these chats real quick because we got a lot of them. Let's see here. Lisa said, if she don't need a man, she's for the show. Okay, we read that one. Classic said, who hurt her? He said, yes, it is. He said, that's exactly what she's doing. He's responding to everything that lady was saying that she wasn't doing. Tristan said, you know what? Drop her link in the chat. I'll go over there and get Auntie right. Classic said, I don't want to listen to women explain. Oh, he said, I want to listen to women explain this bad apple. Let's see here. He asked, was that a wig?
I believe so.
Her videos are rough if y'all go watch it.
It's a short wig.
Tristan said, T got this. She need a couple classes and she's going to be off the internet soon. Lisa says she sounds dumb.
Absolutely.
Lisa tonight, man. Uncle Plug said, don't y'all listen to this.
Woman, don't listen to that woman.
He said, if that's a wig, she can be quiet respectfully. Lisa laughed at that classic. Tristan said, for real, classic, them wigs are a problem. Ted said, my disclaimer is Black Queens forever. Whatever they said in Wakanda, Illinois. Mama V said, that's a setup. Tristan said, Norris, we need sound effects. Are you cooked like that, bro? Yikes. He said, when? When you cook like that. Classic said, let them crash out. He said, you can tell the difference between wives and flamingos. Gino said, I'm back. My sugar mama has called. I'm back. My sugar mama called. Big Skull said, when you say covering, meaning what? We'll get to that. We'll let you answer that, Rain. Gino said, my sugar mama had called me. Anyway, what does the Bible say about a man who is not obeying the word? Miles said, sounds good, but there will always be some kind of a test. Classic said, Tez has chosen violence, ladies and gentlemen. Miles says, to status quo is never enough. Never enough. Insatiable. Uncle Plug TV. Lisa said, if a woman is courting a man, that's the time frame in which she is able to know if she has her covered. If he has her covered.
Yeah, I believe so.
I like the new rain. Classic said it's a trauma response in most instances. If I say so myself. Big Skull said, Tez, you cooking, bro? Yeah, he was in the kitchen tonight. Gino said, 1 Peter 3:1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be warned by the conversations of the wise. They don't want to hear that word, Gino. Hold your chest and conversation coupled with fear. All right. Lisa said, being submissive is something that women should already possess. Been saying that for the longest, but I do believe she has a choice on who she is submissive to. Classic. The status quo is never enough. Now I'll say it again. I'm only going to do this once. Gino said, 1 Peter 3:6, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as we do well and are not afraid with any amazement. Classic. And now coming to the ring, the reigning, the defending, double talk champion of the world, Soft Reign. Sal said, women want to lead, which is why women struggle to submit or even define the word submission. Big facts. Gino said, paying bills does not make you a man. We said this last night, Gino. I keep trying to separate these things, but they don't want to listen. It does not make you a leader. It does not make you a husband because you paying bills like rent. Mama V said Tezzy. She called Tezzy. Tezzy cooking. Tezzy got a nickname. Tez in rare form tonight. Big Sco said Tez got the pots in the stove tonight. Yeah, he Rick Ross. He whipping. Jen said that's right there. That right there. I don't want to cook, Tez. And Trisha said, and what did I say before? What Tez is talking about is his internal values. Bro just talked about provision, protection, and problem solving. Prime example of internal values. Y'all take heed. Yeah, that's big facts. Miles said to have a choice means privilege. We do some things out of necessity. They don't want to hear that, Miles. That's a big one right there.
Miles, they're not listening.
I want Miles to come on.
They're not listening, Miles.
We trying to get him. Miles said he's still. I think Miles building his studio from scratch by his own hand. He using wood and needles. I mean, not needles. Wood, wood and nails. So we still waiting for his studio up.
Hold, real quick, Souls. Can we look at that one more time?
Which one, to Miles?
Yeah. So y'all see the words that are coming out from the chat, right? And the guys that are in the studio with you. To have a choice means privilege. We do some things out of necessity, right? So every single time, I don't know a single man. I'm not talking about a man with a silver spoon in his mouth. As you can see, the kings that inherited their kingdom are the weakest kings that we've ever seen, right? The kings that never had to fight for anything. We're not talking about those. We're not talking about the 1%. We're talking about the guys that have to get up and go get on it. And all of those guys, they have a different sense of pride. It is not burden. Like, you ever seen those war movies when they wake up and they're all happy and most of them are going to die today? But they wake up smiling, laughing, singing songs. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, if you meet your death today, it was glorious death, right? See, the thing is, I don't just want y'all to understand this. I need y'all to understand this because y'all are influencing generations that may come that will watch this. So when y'all can get it, that I just need one woman to stand up and say, you know what? If I didn't have to do this, I'll let you do it for me. I don't need any of them to say, well, I could do this by myself. The thing is, no, you don't want to do this by yourself. So you all good? You all good, soft frame? We all friends here. You know.
No, I was just gonna say that I've never desired to want to do this by myself.
So you saying that makes me re-ask the question, and why Nora say you changed to have a change of heart. If you don't want to do it by yourself, why is it so hard for you to let go of doing it by yourself?
Because it's something I'm used to doing.
Okay, let me finish these comments real quick because they piled it up. Gino said if your husband was maimed or handicapped to where he could never work again and you had to cover the majority of the bills that his disability doesn't cover, would you still obey him and be submissive?
Absolutely.
Souls is the accountability manager. Gotta be, man. These people will come up here and lie and say everything they want to say. Trisha says Souls taking corrective action. Got to all the time. Big Sco said Tez got the pots on the stove tonight. Gino said a woman is submissive naturally. Man, Gino, where you been, man? Where have you been? Jesus Christ. A woman is submissive naturally, and she ain't a woman. If she ain't a woman, is faithful or she ain't. You can't do anything to earn that. Earn her. I've been trying to say it. I meant men courting a woman. Okay. Gino said, "Did you see the video about the woman who divorced her good husband because being a good husband, faithful and good father?" Yeah, we actually did a live on that.
Mm-hmm.
Gino said, "Proverbs 31 woman works as harder than any single mother here in America. Look at all the stuff she does, and she brings home the bacon to her husband. Both worked. Yeah, they want to take
the ladies.
Let me come in and say something.
Let me just. It's just a yes or no question. Then you say whatever you want. Is that cool? It's just a yes or no question. Plug brought this up the other day. It's a yes or no question. Have you met a man? I'm rephrasing it, but have you met a man that makes you melt?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You submit to him, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Lady C, have you met a man that makes you melt?
I'm gonna make the show hot tonight.
It's a yes or no question. Have you met a
Yes.
man that? Okay, yes. You
But-
would submit to
but
him. wouldn't
listen.
you? It's yes or no. You submit to him, yes or no?
But I think that's a trick question. How you asking that? Because he don't be hot.
Lady C, come on now.
I know, but he don't have to be hot for me to submit. So it's a trick question.
No. It's
That ain't what he
a
said.
simple. It's a simple yes or no question. Have you met a man that makes you melt? I have a different term for it. I give them Tez Down syndrome. Okay,
Wait.
they
Your Honor,
can't
Your
even
Honor,
think. They
Your
can't
Honor,
even think
Your
anymore.
Honor, you're badgering the witness.
You know,
You're badgering the witness.
What you say, blood? Yeah.
hey,
Your Honor, you're badgering the witness.
see, the thing is, maybe, and I'm gonna give you some props there, South Rain. I think that what it really is you have a set of standards that is not easily met, and that is no one's fault but your own. But you have a set of standards that is not easily met, and that's okay. That's your prerogative. The thing is, you have to also be able to see that some people might not be like let's just keep it real. Like 10% of men are desirable, right? So somebody might be the 11th percent to where like they almost got it, but they ain't got it yet. Like for example, a lot of it comes down to finances. Maybe he ain't got his finances yet, but he checks 9 out of 10 boxes. But what I don't understand is if a man saw a woman,
10% is a very small percentage.
if a man saw a woman that checked 9 out of 10 boxes, he's gonna wife her. You know what I'm saying? A man will wife a woman that checked 9 out of 10 boxes. A man will. Women won't. And we don't understand why. That's literally what most of us are trying to understand is why are so many of y'all single when you don't have to be?
But it goes back to that. That's what I wanted to say. I was trying to explain it at the beginning when we were talking about Neo, but everybody kept talking, so I kept raising my hand. I was trying to explain it because Lady C said that men are only looking for 10s, and I don't think that's true. I think the reason why we feel men look for 10s is because you guys are telling us that we only can have one. So it's like going to buy a car, right? If I only can get one car my whole life, I'm trying to make it the best vehicle that's going to last the longest.
And I can appreciate that. Yeah.
But if every man had the option that Neo has, it'd be totally different, right? That man wouldn't go for every 10 because those 6, 7, 8, 9s, even from 4
Make
and 5,
up that 10.
that, and then they also might have some great qualities too. You see what I mean? Like because in the fours and fives, the 4s and 5s are not the fully loaded vehicle. The 4s and 5s, you don't get the leather seats, you don't get no sunroof, you rolling down the windows, you got to do all that work. Your 8s to 10, you get a little bit fully loaded. You might not have the moon roof, but you do have one sunroof. You got your electric doors. It might not remote start, but everything else electric. That's the difference. That's why women think in their minds that men only want 10s, but men are looking for the best thing because they only can get one.
Yeah.
Can I ask the question?
Go ahead, y'all. Everybody. Go ahead.
Ted, so you married?
No.
Okay. Are you
I would
courting
have a ring on my finger.
Well, I'm not looking at your rings. No need to go there. Just answer, please, sir. Are you courting right now?
What's defined courting?
Well, you would say dating. I use the word courting.
Are you weighing your options, sir? Are you weighing?
Are you asking me on a date?
No, I'm asking you a question. Can you answer that?
What does me dating have to do with this podcast?
You got to ask.
Because
I got to answer. I have to answer.
You answered your question. You got to answer.
Oh my!
But I asked a yes or no question.
Oh.
Okay. I
can already tell, Tez, you're gonna give your women difficulty because
I just answered her question. I answered your question.
Okay, this is where I'm going with this. You was also okay. Let me finish. I asked that to show you something. You're not married, and then when I asked you were you dating, you hesitated.
No, I didn't.
And yeah, you did because you didn't answer right.
I asked you another question. I said, "What's the pertinence to this?"
That's hesitating.
That's not hesitation.
So Then you talk
I just need to know
about
that what you're asking me is not trying to lead me by straw manning me into making you look right. You can't build a straw man in an
what
argument.
is you talking about? You got a serious issue. You won't even let me finish my comment.
I'm educated. What I'm saying is,
no, you're not. That's not education.
Yes, it is.
That's trying to use a narcissist
that is a
move,
straw man
and you will
technique.
not let me finish.
That's a straw man technique.
One mic, y'all. One mic. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a straw man
I
technique.
mean, that's
that people
called
use.
narcissist. What you're doing, and you will not let me
I can't
finish.
the statement.
No, you can't, because I was talking. You
I
trying
can't
to
let you
derail.
straw man me. I can't let you straw man
trying
me.
to derail is what you're trying to do.
It's a straw man argument.
Now you crashing out because you won't let me finish.
It's like
now
saying,
you crashing out. Now you crashing out.
No, I'm not.
So anyway, everybody, this is Norris and Plug and April. Let me go here. I want to say this on the women. When the Proverbs 31 came up, the reason a lot of women have issues with being submissive is because we have to go. I heard Plug say one time on the show, let's get to the root of why this stuff is happening. And a lot of it is because these women did not have fathers in the home. And usually women that have fathers in the home have that structure of submission while they're growing up, which that when they become adults, it helps them to be more submissive with the men. So we have had a lot of absent fathers in these homes with these women, and the mothers have raised them, and not just the mothers. We've had grandmothers that have raised them. And if the truth really be told, mothers, not all, but most mothers and grandmothers do not set the standard for these women to learn how to respect authority and learn how to respect men. And how I know that this is truth and data, because you know, we've heard these women say it. Look, I'm just teaching them right from wrong. I'm just teaching them this. I'm teaching them that. But you don't hardly hear mothers and grandmothers say, I'm teaching them how to respect authority. And one thing on this, we'll go to work and respect authority because we want to make that paycheck. And we being told what to do, and we got to get the job done. So versus that, I don't know why is it. Go ahead.
Most Black mothers, aunts, and grandmothers teach their young daughters and nieces to be self-sufficient. They teach them to be self-sufficient, to not need anybody. And 9 times out of 10, that woman that was doing the teaching was hurt. So the information that they was giving out was already tainted. So now you got this woman who's coming up that's being taught by tainted information, and they're lost. It's just absolutely lost. So what they do is, like they do, go get the career. They go to school, get the career, and then they function mostly on themselves. So when they do come in, now they're looking for an equal. They're not looking for someone to be under or someone to cover them. They're looking for someone as an equal. That's been going on for way too long. Most of these people are here by mistake, because they told them, "Nah, you laid down and you had that baby, you gonna keep that baby."
Yep.
Be like, how am I supposed to give a lifelong situation to somebody I've known for 30 days? Most of these children that are here right now are here by mistake. Didn't want them, didn't want to be a mama, was doing as they was told. So there's resentment off the tippy. It's resentment off the top. So you didn't even want this child. You don't even know this dude. And now you in a relationship with this dude and had to do because somebody told you and you did as you was told. And you didn't want to do it. I would say 30 to 40% of relationships have started out just like this. And then dude didn't know her. His mama was telling him, you laid down and had that baby, you're gonna take care of that baby. Then that relationship didn't work. And it was a mistake. And then you take that baggage into the next relationship. Now you're already tainted because you have a seed already, and no man wants to come into a relationship with a woman that already has a seed. And the only thing you was doing was being respectful to the ones who raised you. All you was doing was paying homage to the ones who raised you. But in the instant, they didn't even want to be here. You didn't want to be a mama that young. You had dreams, you had ambitions, you had things that you want to do. And now you're in a relationship with a dude you didn't know, raising a child that's going to be forever with somebody you knew for a limited amount of time. A lot of women start their relationships or start their first relationship just like that. And mamas and aunties and grandmamas been ruining relationships forever. Forever. And you know why they was doing it? About them same scriptures that y'all be regurgitating on here. Not understanding what was right at the time. You want to go by the scripture that led you, and you say the spirit that led you. Well, why are you telling this child who's 16, 17, 18, 19 years old to start a whole life and they don't even know life? You only been on earth for 18 years.
So all this that you saying, Plug, are you agreeing with my statement I made about the absent fathers, or are you disagreeing?
I am agreeing with the absent fathers off the tippet, because 9 times, if the father is in the home, 9 times out of 10, if information is given to that child, that son or that daughter, and he didn't say anything and he let the mama go ahead and take the reins on that, he a sucker. Or he can still be there and still not be present.
Yeah, it's hard for me to blame that. It's hard for me to say that it's because it's no fathers though. Because and again, Plug got to win. Like, my dad's side of the family is mostly women.
Yep.
Their dad died before they even knew him. And those women have so much respect for men, and every one of them. They it's hard for me to say it's the absent father. I think it's just it's like my grandmother, she's the anchor of their family. She's the one who still was able to give the right knowledge. I just feel like somewhere along the generational line, it probably dropped. I would say probably around our age range, Lady C. I think people who are probably in their 60s and up, they were still good to go. I think once you start hitting about 50 and below, I think somewhere in our generations and below, that's where that not having a father affected everything. Because I tell people all the time, my dad was in the house, but my dad worked 90% of the time. My dad was a true provider. So my dad wasn't in the house sitting down giving me wisdom every day. We didn't have no you know what I mean? So even the things that people think would happen with a man in the house, a real man in the house, you probably won't see him.
No.
You'll see him on Sunday if he get off, or see him in transitioning from one job to the next. So I really feel that it's just one of those things that women either got to obey the Bible, or you're just going to create your own. Because the word is there for you. It's there for you. So you're either going to read it and apply it, or apply it when you want to apply it, or just create your own word. And I think now women have just created their own world.
Thanks.
Everything. Not saying you, ladies. I'm just saying that's what I see from when I'm looking at women, and because for me it's hard to really understand a lot of these conversations, because literally I could take all of y'all back home and you be like, man, I didn't experience this type of stuff. I didn't experience women making it this difficult for men.
No,
I never experienced it ever.
There are no more big mamas. They're not coming. The big mamas is not in the next generation.
Yeah, so it's hard. It's hard for me. It's a country in Africa that right now they still allow great grandmothers and grandmothers to sit on the bench. I'll have to get y'all the article, but they actually let them sit on the bench, so that if anybody has a problem or need knowledge, they go to this bench and they receive knowledge from these older women. So maybe it's something that we're lacking. Just maybe people don't have a good source today. And like y'all women told us too last week, that y'all can't even really give too much advice, because you worried about the woman taking your husband, or you worried it's a lot of extra baggage that goes with it. So it's very interesting, man. Very interesting topic. I appreciate everybody's opinion. Let me jump on some of these comments. There's a lot of. Trisha said there's a standard, but their expectations to others Sale said women want that perfect guy. Gotcha. The delusion. Gino said Rachel was is that shepherdess? Aquila and Priscilla
Shepherdess.
and were tent makers. So the wife worked too and still obeyed her husband. Miles Batcher said physical dimes are good for window dressing only. Below the surface, they might be a train wreck. Classic said Tez about the tap dance. He said, yeah, Tez dancing. Classic said computer failure. Run. Gino said you paid paid
Dowry.
dowry to a woman's father of 50 silver shekels because you were getting a second income added to your household and you was taking a second income away from the father.
So we talked about a couple weeks ago, Souls.
Yeah, run, Tez, run. He's laughing. Bisco said to the right, to the left, 2 hops this time. You definitely hesitated, bro. Yeah, he did. Wow. Trisha said, wow. He said, not the straw, man.
There we
Gas,
go.
lit.
Gas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa said, let her finish. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all gotta let people land. Classic said, well, left at the fork in the road, we go. Trisha said, you're not cooking it all the way, Lady C. Why are fathers no longer in the home? You got to cook from the root for it to make sense. Gino said, question, do men usually want submissive women? Because I heard a lot of men get upset when their women are submissive. I hear men say today, I need a woman who could put me in my place.
I never heard that.
Those are not real men right there.
I never heard that before.
Gino said, Norris and Lady C are making points I wanted to say last night. All right, y'all. I said, yeah, Gino, you ain't gonna be able to finish your thought up here. Gino said, my definition of submission is how that black woman treats her pastor, her college professor, and their employer. She knows how to submit and obey and follow directions of a man who ain't her husband. He said, Norris, man, we think too much alike. That's scary. Trisha said, I'll give the ladies 10 points each for participating. Trisha said they gonna hate us after this. Nah, they love us. Soft Rain said, I appreciate the guidance, T. Cell Doll said, how can the husband be in the home when the wives these days divorce them? Home wreckers to themselves. That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's a good one, Cell. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Gino said, women can't follow the Bible. They have to follow the man. The man is her head. She has to obey the man. That's the order. He said, I'll be honest, here are some great women out there. But the thing is, the internet shows you the harlot underworld. All these finessers out here online are the loudest. Yeah. Soft Rain said, I think it goes back to what's being pushed out to these younger generations of women as well. You don't need a man for anything. All respect. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up with this last one. So let me get to this last topic. It says men are shifting the narrative. This is actually something that went on in DC, and I wanted to show you guys this video. So in DC, these men actually created their own kind of like a meetup for single women to come to, but they made the women pay and the men were the prize. So I want y'all to see. I think it was good. It was a good idea, and this lady had her opinion about it. So here we go.
The internet again. And then I was scrolling on Posh and I came across this. So apparently this weekend there was this event called Women Love Beards. Essentially what it is, and I will read you the description from the organizers. Basically, they say in order to maintain gender balance experience, the men get in for free and the women pay $35 for entry. So this is the men's page, and then I'll show you the women's page. There's a whole separate page for women to pay to be in the company of men. Guys, I fear we've lost the plot. I mean, I get it. This is how they're solving for it. But when I said that there's a gender imbalance and it's making men act like they're the prize, this is what we get. Anyways, I refrain from having any comments on this. But all I will say is, if I ever went to an event and then they made me the face of some shit like this, I'm suing. Your mama's getting sued. Your daddy's getting sued. Everyone's getting sued. Oh my goodness. And this would be so cringy, like as a woman, to be like, hey, I paid my $35 to come see some men.
Guys, women really do hate it when.
So as you see there in DC, they had women who love beards. They had like a men's kind of singles night, and the women had to pay, and the men were there. How do you women feel about this? Do you feel like this is a good shift, or do you guys feel like the men are now shifting the narrative? And it looks like in the comments this is going on in other states as well. So I want to hear the women's thoughts first, and then me and Tez will close it out for y'all.
I definitely think the tables. Go ahead, April.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. We started at the same time. Go ahead.
It's all, no, I'm good. It's okay. I got patience. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it shows the men that the women would be serious about or they're intentional about dating, having to pay. I don't know how I feel about it really. Other than that, the women are intentional about wanting to meet someone.
Would you pay for that?
No.
Why not?
Wait, Tez.
Tez, hold on. Why not, April?
That's something I wouldn't do.
Why not?
I don't know if I have a reason. There's something I wouldn't do.
But it has to be a reason behind why you wouldn't do it.
I don't have a reason. It's just I don't know.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa on it. Lisa said 50 tops is what would I'm yeah, so she'll pay 50 to go to the event.
Lisa kept it real.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
So so a woman won't pay $25 to $50 to possibly find their husband, but y'all will pay $200 to $300 to see Chris Brown, who don't even care about you.
$17.50. They going backstage, remember?
Oh man. Chris Brown is entertainment. It's different. Paying for entertainment.
We're gonna let them cook. We'll get to them. We'll chastise afterward.
I
like that word. Yeah.
What you got? What you got, Lady C for us? What you got?
I was gonna say that the tables is turning, is what's going on out here, and the men have been paying for everything, and so the men are being put in a position to say it's time to make the women pay now.
Yeah.
And I really think it's a good thing going on because so many men out here has really been used, has been drained, has been dried out. So I think this is going to be a good encouragement. Now we being paid for, because the truth of it is, this is a man's world, and the men are the prize. If truth be told, if we look at the scripture, it's not that the woman is made for the man is made for the woman. That's scripture. And then also I would pay, because how many men have paid for me and we ain't even together? So I think it makes 100 sense to do this. Yes.
Thank you, Lady C. Thank you for bringing some. So now back to Soft Rain here. Didn't you go see Breezy?
I did.
Not to be in your pockets, but how much was your seat?
Enough.
Was it in the 3 digits?
Yeah.
Okay. So
who is Breezy? I don't know who that is.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, the one who slapped him around every now and then.
Chris Brown.
So you played.
So hold on, Norris. You went to see Chris Brown, pay all that money. You couldn't even get a date with him, but you won't pay that to possibly find somebody with your same chemistry. That ain't adding up, April.
It's not entertaining enough to find your chemistry. So this is perfect because Ted's thinking the same way I'm thinking. I know he is. This is another display.
His brain is turning.
This is another display of women, all women wanting the same man. Every woman in that concert think Chris Brown like them.
I don't think he likes me.
Yes, y'all
He's
do.
a great entertainer.
Okay.
I don't listen to nothing I don't like. I ain't paying no 3 figures for nothing I don't like.
No.
Okay.
I ain't paying $350 period for no man that ain't mine.
Thank you.
No.
I'm playing B class every day in my car. I'll rather do an underground rapper before I go support somebody out here who could care less about my name.
Yeah.
These women would literally
And don't even need your money. Just
like
take it.
Like Lisa said right here, $1,500 to get a photo and a kiss on the cheek with Chris Breezy, shaking my head. Let my husband find me for this $50 I'm about to spend.
Right, Lisa.
I can't even believe. I can't even believe why this wouldn't be an option for a woman. How could you not take up on this?
Yeah, you know, at 10:14, which is 2,214 hours on on October. There was what's today, the 8th, October the 8th. Soft Rain had a conversation with the Tez.
She's be clocking me.
He said during the conversation, and I gave Soft Rain props. And now see, I'm gonna teach you something right now, lady. See, this is how you build a straw man. You let it play out. You let it play out later on. You don't try to shoot right away. You tried to blow the load too quick. Is why I caught it. Let me explain this. I asked Soft Rain a question, and I gave Soft Rain props for having a certain set of standards that men could not meet because she hasn't met them. Yet here are about 2,000 men that she could have sifted through with ease in about 3 hours to find exactly who could fit that set of standards that she had. Yet she spent that money times 5 at least on a Chris Brown ticket. So that is a master class on how you build a strong man. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Because I didn't have to even knock it down. She did it for me.
Hey, but what if I spent my $50 trying to find a husband and my husband ain't nowhere to be found?
The Bible says, "Don't become weary in well-doing." What you did was go talk about one man that had 5,000 women looking at him, where it would have been about 50 of y'all for 2,000 men. See, and you want to tell you how I know this? Because I worked at bars and clubs, and you know what happened at bars and clubs? The women don't buy nothing unless it's groups of 10 women. Then they buy. The women that come in groups of 3 don't buy nothing. Otherwise, they don't go to the club where all the men. Otherwise, they don't go to the club where all the men are. They go to where the clubs where there are no men, because they don't want to be around them. It's a given fact.
Think about this, Ted. I'm gonna blow your mind, Ted. Then, Ted, they don't only buy an expensive ticket. They buy a plane ticket to fly to another state to see them. They rent a vehicle so they can drive to the concert. Then they
April, did you do that, April?
Let me finish.
You bought a plane ticket?
It was a vacation for me.
Let me
That's
land.
my vacation. It was my vacation.
So you bought a ticket. You had to then buy a ticket to fly round trip. Then you rented a vehicle to go to the location. Then you also bought materials to custom make you an outfit that has another man's face on you.
Yeah.
So think about this. Like this.
Don't forget, bought a sweater, bought a shirt, and a hotel room downtown.
And then then they had to pay for their own food if they went out. Because I'm sure you was in a state and you went out to eat. So a woman would spend about $2,000 to $3,000. $2,000 to $3,000.
It wasn't that much.
I'm just saying hypothetically, like
hypothetically, but it was
all that you bought is that much.
You didn't buy the backstage pass, did you?
But they won't go to a club in their hometown for $50 that they can Uber to for about $10, and then probably get a free ride home with her beau ass, who probably gonna take care of all them drinks in that club for you that night because they ain't have to pay. He even might take you to dinner at Waffle House afterward, get your little late night snack. This is why I'm telling you, women only want what they want.
Brother Norris, do women pay cover?
No, but they're starting to though. They're starting to.
You know why they're starting to?
Because they don't buy that.
Because they don't buy anything. And so in the industry, you look at the numbers, right? If the numbers say that this club is happening, people want to come to this club.
What's the cover, Tez?
The get into the club.
Yeah, it's how much you pay to get in, Lady C. Don't worry, Lady C. I'm gonna comment on you in 1 second. Don't worry, I'm coming to you.
No, I don't go to clubs, so I needed to
No,
know what the
no,
cover
it's not
was.
about that. It's the cover. You all good? They're not paying the cover. So now a lot of clubs are starting to charge them cover. And guess what happened to the clubs? They don't want to go because they're not getting it free. And so the clubs are losing money because the women don't want to pay the cover. But to me, honestly, I don't really understand why they go. Because most of them go and they don't dance. They go and they don't talk to guys unless the guy's buying them something. And then when they do talk to the guys or the guys that do approach them, they send them away and they try to clown them for something weird, like, oh, he had a scuff on his shoes, stuff like that. Now, Lady C, I gotta say, you have been dropping some knowledge on some people from the right direction. And sometimes you talk in circles, but you're not doing that right now. You're not doing that right now. And I gotta give you your props for that. I really do. I didn't mean to I was just taken aback. I was taken aback by the way you asked me the question because I didn't understand the relevance. And I don't want you to think that I, don't value your opinion on that. I just didn't understand the relevance. And I didn't understand the relevance because, I'm one man. You know what I mean? If I was to give you my story about why I'm not married, it could break your heart. I ain't got one no more, but it could break yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, from my heart, from my soul, when you see a guy and you ask a guy that question, a lot of us, the reason why we don't want to answer the question is because we are accustomed to making sure that y'all are not turned off by our failure. And see, I could blame anyone else for the reason why a relationship did not work out. Why an engagement was broken, or in some people's cases, why a divorce happened. Every man truly does blame himself. If she cheated, we blame ourselves. If she left, we blame ourselves. If our family is broken, we blame ourselves. So when you ask a question like that, the first thing that I'm going to think is, well, I'm already blaming myself. Why is she trying to get me to admit more that I blame myself? So I got to ask the question of what the relevance is. You know what I mean? Every man that's been through those types of separations, see, and that's what I'm saying here. I have never once in my entire life heard a woman blame herself for a relationship ending. I have never once in my entire life heard a single woman blame herself for it. Why you got to be perfect on the panel?
No, because I own up to my.
You do.
I hold myself accountable.
Let me read these chats.
Well, first, thank you for that. That took a lot to say, and I appreciate that with you. But I really was going to make a point. Reason why I asked you that, it wasn't to make you feel bad, but you was asking and commenting to April some valid things that my light was coming on in my head. So I said, ooh, let me ask them this, because I was going to go there, but you didn't let me get there, and you would understand the relevance, and you probably would have said, you know what, Lady C, that's pretty good how you tied that together. But I didn't get there. But I really appreciate you.
My apologies.
I really appreciate it.
Prejudging.
All right,
I have been prejudiced that time.
Enough simping, Ted. You get one simp card a week.
No. First of all, I just said Norris. I just you to play words, okay? I did the overplay for the underlay. I just said I have been a bit prejudiced at times, and I think you understand exactly what I'm saying.
You did a whole parlay. You did a whole parlay right there.
I do date women.
He's so stupid. Let me read it. This boy's stupid. Trisha said, "Nah, they use some of that child support check to go look at me, and they won't. They aren't trying to pursue anyone for real." Big facts, Trisha.
Let's see if we get the child support check.
Miles said, "Maybe April has options." Sale said, "April is traditional." Bad to differ. Gino said, "Lady C made some great points today. She should do a masterclass. She working on it. I think she got something cooking in the stove for y'all tomorrow. But we'll get to that." Tristan said, "Yeah, Lady C different. Yeah, see, Lady C, you got the love here. You got the love." Bao said, "People will pay for something they can't get for free." Big facts. Lisa broke down that. I read that one. Tristan said, "When she said, 'Who is Breezy?' I literally fell out."
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
And that's good. I'm glad she'll know who he is. Bisco said, "Cook stoves." I try, man. I'm trying. He said, "Lady C up there cooking." See, Lady C, you have to just stay around long enough. They love you. Independent ladies over 30, if you want a husband, you need to pay for a matchmaker and you need to pay for a marriage coach to be taught how to be a wife. Pay for the things of value. That's true.
That's good advice.
There's only one Breezy. Yes, it is. These are the same women who would pay all this money for Chris Brown and complain about buying school supplies for their kids. Y'all remember when a bunch of women are complaining about this on TikTok? That is very true.
I need them to keep complaining because I can keep doing my show.
And generalize those women. Not all women. I don't mind doing anything for my child. My child comes first over anything. Trust.
We know you perfect, April. Gino said men who are good with women aren't going to brunch. They're not to dating events, no single events. Men who get girls don't go to things that women prefer to meet women. He said they focus on women near them. That's pretty true. Lisa said hotel, Airbnb, they had to get everything. Lisa, they cook, so yeah, they had to buy everything. Sco. Question for April: have you or another woman you know ever spent her own money and bought a drink for a boy or man who you thought was cute?
Yeah.
Or handsome?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How did you do it?
Hold up, Tez. You know we can't just let people answer.
Yes.
You know we got April whole background.
Yeah.
When she answers yes to these things, we have to give her the third degree.
Oh yeah.
So was this at the bar that you and your friend go to that y'all don't talk to nobody yet?
Yeah.
No.
I remember.
No,
like 2 months ago.
Let me get Lady C some. Lady C, I'm gonna give you some background.
Why you gotta do this?
April has already talked herself in a grave. And I don't forget nothing. I can go 6 months ago and tell you exactly what the show was, when she said it, what segment, because people are good at like putting on this moment when they want to be right or they want to be wrong or they want to be perfect. So they told us they don't talk to nobody at the places they go to. They couldn't find their husbands there, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why we give her this third degree every time she answers something, because we got to make sure she ain't lying to us. So, but continue, Rain. You said y'all have bought a drink for a man that y'all thought was cute before.
I have bought a drink for a man that I thought was cute, and it was in my younger days. Absolutely.
Her younger days.
Yeah. Do you remember how you did this?
Do I remember? I sent it over there too.
Give me a play-by-play.
Play-by-play?
Yeah.
He was sitting at the bar, probably with his homies, and I sent a drink over there.
And what happened next?
How you knew what he was drinking?
I didn't know.
You just what did you send over?
I can't remember, but I knew I sent a drink over there.
Okay.
It might have been a shot. I can't. Like I said, it was.
I know what.
But what caught your eye? What caught your eye with him, April?
He was well dressed. He was handsome.
So all outside appearance, and that was it.
At that moment, yes.
Did he reciprocate?
No.
Of
He
course
went
not.
inside and held his hand up. Thank you.
Of course not. Of course he didn't. We just learned the other night that Lady C thought I forgot about you, didn't you? We just learned the other night.
Everything. Your new name is gonna be clocking.
We just learned the other night that Lady C, she sprinkled the rose petals on the floor all the way to the bathtub, and she poured some Epsom salts in the bathtub.
With her
She
Daisy
got it nice and bubbly. She put the tank top on. Okay, she turned the lights down low. She lit a candle. Turn off the lights and light a candle.
No, we didn't turn off the light and have sex. We ate.
Learned. No. It's a candlelight dinner. See. Let me explain this. What you did was you made a move like a man would. You're gonna pick up you a good wife like that. See, it used to be a thing in bars that men would have the bartender.
You know why I don't
deliver the
agree
drink.
with you, Tez? Because he earned that. He was good.
What do you know about the bar?
No, I'm talking about the statement you just made. You said I did a move on him
What I'm
like
saying is, yes, we were talking about romance yesterday. You remember that? I know I do.
Right, but see, he
Right, but what I'm
deserved
telling
that
you-
romance.
What I'm telling you is that if you are treating a man like your wife or your men are not prey. They might be prizes, but they're not prey. And so if you're preying on one, you look like a predator. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing that a man wants is another predator.
But that was my husband, Taz.
It doesn't make a difference.
Yes, it do.
No, look.
So
I'm gonna
you
tell you this
telling
right
me I
now.
can't do these kind of things for my husband when we was married?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a good male wife.
Man, let me move on.
Well,
Big
I
Scola
don't
said-
agree with that. Because
Big
if a husband can be good to the woman should be able to be good back to the man.
That's not how we want you to be good to us as men. You're doing something for yourself that he thought that he would like.
Big Scola said, "Are they arriving before or after the cover?"
I done paid plenty of covers to get in.
Lisa said, "I'll eat some waffles for the good conversation and a nice chocolate man sitting across from me, all while keeping my 1500." That's what I'm talking about.
Lisa got all her brain cells.
Yeah,
She
Gino
got all of
said.
them.
Gino said cover charge at the door, the cost to get in. He was answering your question, Lady C. He said, when I used to go to clubs, I had a car, so I would have girls go with me, and they would pay my cover charge since I was the one driving.
That's the way to do it.
Hey,
He said, Bisco said cook Tez. He said Tez was side betting.
Sure was.
Gino said the problem I see with black love is men beating on. Whoa. Okay, we taking a turn. The problem I see with black love is men beating on women and women not being submissive to men. That's the two major issues. He said, I asked April that question because I have never bought a woman a drink who wasn't my wife or my family member, but I have had women buy me drinks.
Oh.
He said, April, how old are you in your younger days? He said late 20s, early 30s, Gino. Okay. Anybody got any closing
forever.
Before we get on? You got any closing thoughts? Anybody got anything before we wrap it on up?
I'm good. We discussed a lot tonight. It was a good show. We appreciate everybody coming out too.
Yeah, we had a lot of people tonight. We got Gino, Tez, Big Skull, Lisa, Mama V, Tristan, Miles, and Jen. Who else we had in here?
Gino.
Yeah, we got Gino. Classic popped up. My boy Cell Dog was in here.
Uncle Plug.
Uncle Plug. So we appreciate everybody coming out. Classic. Appreciate you popping in. So I can let the world know. So moving forward, Tez, you just free on Wednesday, period.
So Wednesday is one of my my pretty much my only real off day.
Yeah.
I usually reserve today for activities with my child after school.
Okay.
And so that means I take the morning to myself so I can get right. You know what I'm saying? And like, the other days is like Dad's got to go to work, but
yeah,
I have always given her that day to do what she wants to do on it. You know what I mean? Because that's just something I've always valued, is giving her time to express herself within my care. You know what I'm saying? And so if she want to go to a bouncy place, we're gonna go to a bouncy place.
Yeah.
If she want to go see a movie, we're gonna go see a movie. It's me teaching her that you have that one. It's not a free for all out here, and I'm not saying I don't take her and do things all the other times, but
yeah,
that's her day. You know what I'm saying? That's like that. It's kind of like a daddy-daughter date day. So right now it's after hours. She's fast asleep, and that is a good thing. So I could definitely participate with you on those days. I will return on the 13th with another True Crime Monday, and then we'll continue with the regular scheduled program.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I'll talk to you after we get done, but it's some things, it's some mountains that I've been climbing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Respect, man. So
I have one more.
Let me thank everybody. Let me thank everybody.
Go ahead, Lisa.
I just wanted to thank everybody for the show tonight as well. I appreciate all y'all comments and the love, and a special attention to Mr. Ted tonight, because he was judging me unfair, y'all. But I appreciate him. We gonna give a hand for Ted tonight.
I got to give
And
you
I would never judge a black woman.
Yeah.
I would never judge a black woman.
You say Norris, Plug, and the family.
Yeah.
I am gonna ask. This is it. I'm gonna ask everybody though to. I appreciate Classic tonight on the show. I appreciate your energy you was radiating this evening, Class. And I want to ask, especially Classic, send up some prayers for me because I took on a big project too. I'm gonna use Ted's word. I climbed a big mountain today, and it's really going to take some serious leg work on this. So yeah. Good things been happening to all us. I see Norris, Ted's, me, and soon gonna be April because she's gonna be coming to Texas. Come on, y'all! Woo! Oh, wait a minute, April. Look how you looking.
You know what they say about
Texas?
They say everything is bigger in Texas.
Hey, before we
wait a
go,
minute, April, you mean to tell me you don't want to come to Texas, but you done went and paid them $3,000 for Chris?
I
Gino,
did
go
not
watch-
spend
go
no
watch the show from last
$3,000
night,
on
Gino.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Gino, go watch the show from last night. It was great. It was
he
great.
was talking about it was last night's show on Gino.
Yeah.
You have to go back. Gino was on there too. Was Gino here last night or was that Monday night?
I think it might have been
Oh, it was
Monday.
last night, Gino. Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta
last
go
night
watch
was a great show.
But no,
Ladies and
go ahead.
gentlemen, one of the things y'all have to remember, and like I'm not saying this from a therapist point of view. I'm saying this from a guy who sits in the bar in a club and works and makes money watching it. Availability is almost something that you cannot teach. Availability and approachability. If you look unapproachable, and then it's all about that body language, the posture, the way you pose your questions and your words. Earlier on Classic Show, he played a woman that was asking 1,000 questions on a first date, right? And everybody was immediately turned off by it. That's a posture thing. We can tell by looking at you, how you sitting, how you moving, how if I say hello to you, how you engage with me, on whether you are open or not to receive anything that's coming out of my particular mouth or his particular mouth or anything like that. And other guys, like let's say there's a guy, that guy you sent the drink to, if he's seen how you was treating everybody else, he might not even approach you. So there's a way to dismiss without being dismissive. If you know what I'm saying. Kill it with kindness. You get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna shout out everybody. So you got Tez at the Tez Down. That's TEZ Down DOWN. You can catch him. He'll be back Monday on the 13th. He normally comes on about 11:30, 12. Real good topics. So we always chime in on his live. And then after that, you got Classic at the Classic Codes. You can normally find him around 3:30, 4 o'clock, unless he does something kind of late popping up, but it's normally around 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then you always can find the No Middleman podcast, where you can find myself, Souls of Thought, Conversation with Soft Rain, Lady C, and Uncle Plug TV. We come on at night around 8:30 or so. So that's our normal schedule. And then you can catch me in Classic on Sunday Serve Us every Sunday. We normally do that around about 10:30 to no later than 11. We try to get an hour in before football starts on Sunday. So really highly encourage you guys to watch that. But you can catch everybody else throughout the week. Lady C, are you going to do your thing tomorrow or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. So we'll give y'all the information once Lady C gets set up. She's going to be doing some things on other platforms.
You know what, Lady C is in the process of purchasing land.
Okay.
So it's kind of a lot with that. So thank you. When I start the broadcast, I need to be really focused on that. So let me get through this closing of the land, y'all. Then Lady C gonna be ready.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you can catch everybody else on their platforms. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you share this show from tonight. And we'll see y'all on the hold on before we go. Gino just said, I tell men, if you want women to approach you, you must be accessible and inviting. And in a state of flow or the zone, women will approach you, but you just need to have exposure. Women approach men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we all agree with that.
Yes, they do.
So on that note, man, we appreciate everybody, and we out. What's good, my Souls of Thought family? It's your boy Norris, and I want to tell you before you leave this video today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, share this content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly. I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.
Yeah.